All right, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Manchester Stadium, home of the Cathedral Catholic Dons. So we have a very, very special match for you today, a wonder in the making, a rematch for the ages. It is going to be the JV squad of the Cathedral Catholic Dons hosting the visiting Coronado Islanders. So the last time these two sides met up, the JV Dons managed to pull off a 2-1 victory over at Niedermeyer. But again, this is different. This is the last game of the season for both of these squads, and the JV looks to remain undefeated. They look to remain invincible, as it were. The Coronado girls JV, again, of course, looking to try to even the score things between the Dons, as they will try to look for their victory against them. But of course, later on, as I know most of you are all thinking already, it is in fact going to be the big rematch between these varsity sides. A City Western League clash, a City Western League showdown. Some of the best going at it. One of the best in San Diego, one of the best in California, one of the best in the nation in Division 1, going up against one of the best in Division 2. So again, this is going to be a fun one. Anyways, though, starting off with the visiting Coronado Islanders, led by head coach Jeff Rowe. Their roster for today, you have number 5, Ava DeCarolis, number 7, Grace Pelletier, number 9, Mia Stevens, number 11, Emily Fernandez, who had a goal against the Dons last time out, number 13, Ali Finch, number 15, Molly Rhyme, number 21, Marin Hawley, goalkeeper Sydney Flanagan. Then you have number 6, Tatiana Potter, number 10, Isabella Braga, number 12, Catherine Collins, number 14, Sienna Phelps, number 18, Taryn O'Halloran, number 20, Ali Pekis, and number 24, Isabella Fichter. Then for the Dons, you have number 3, Francesca Mazis. You have number 5, Alexis Aparicio. Number 7, Avery Van Natter, who had a goal last time out as well. Number 9, Kristen Broyles. Number 11, Beatrice Diaz. Number 13, Mia Chiodini. Number 15, Mckenna Sweeney. Number 17, Maya Paskey. Number 2, Mateo Jones. Number 4, Emma Garro. Number 6, Kaylin Manzoni. Number 8, Talia Valenzuela. Number 10, Kate Ward. Goalkeeper, number 12, Addison Marquand, who will be starting in the first half of this match. Then you have number 14, Jasmine Miranda, number 16, Isabella Madison, number 18, Kate Schmidt, and number 20, goalkeeper Alina Aparicio, who will be playing the second half for the Dons. Then you have number 22, Sophia Myers. So that is the Dons roster for today, as we are just about to get underway here in Manchester Stadium, the absolutely gorgeous, beautiful campus of the Cathedral Catholic Dons. Only my second time being here, and it looks just as good as it was when I was here about 1 to 2 years ago. Actually, I was here for a playoff game, so there you go. This exact same pitch. I assume the Dons have held many eventful nights here. Despite it just being the JV, well, sometimes the JV have quality, and a lot of these JV girls could be playing for many teams varsity across the schools, not just Nado, but of course the Dons as well. Anyways, I'm your commentator, Joshua Pengan of GK Sports. On the camera, live stream, and audio duties is the man, the myth, the legend, Pablo Espinal. And so, here we go. We are about to get underway. It will, in fact, be Catherine Collins to get us underway in this one. Again, the sky is blue, sun is shining in Del Mar Heights. What a time, what a place, and what a match we're about to have on our hands here. Both of these sides very competitive as they get us underway. Here's Collins. She'll feed it over, and it's intercepted immediately by Sweeney. So, here they come, Stevens. The Dons playing down the wing. This is Sweeney, and it's put out of play by Ali Pekis of the Islanders. Also, folks, we just have kicked off a new, well, as far as the weather is concerned, it has now gotten a little bit windy here at the stadium, which is good because it definitely cools down the temperatures a bit, but it doesn't help the pages from flapping off of my notebook. So, throw-in to be played. There's the throw-in. Sweeney heads it on, and Pekis will just let that go out for a goal kick casually. So then it will be Sydney Flanagan for the Islanders. So here we go then. It's going to be Grace Pelletier, one of the captains of Nado, to boot this one away. Pelletier's kick right towards the middle, trying to pick out Collins. Now here's Hawley, Marin Hawley trying on the turn. They play it back out wide for Mckenna Sweeney. Sweeney, back to Valenzuela. Valenzuela, almost dispossessed off the ball there. And now they're going to reset it to their center half. That is Kate Schmidt. So Schmidt out wide. Getting in the way that time was Isabella Braga. Ball's clipped forward, goes over the head of Braga, and Pelletier brings it down. Now it's over to Broyles. And that ball will roll out of play, and it will be an advantage for the Coronado Islanders. Ali Finch to throw this one in. And the referee is asking Ali Finch to take a couple of paces back. So again, as we get this JV game underway, if you're just joining us, scores 0-0. We've barely played, but again, it's a big night for the Dons because it is their senior night. Last regular season game. They sit atop the City Western League as well. And as that ball is brought back to Diaz. Now here's Diaz clipping it forward towards the middle and sent back the other way by DeCarolis. Collins, Braga. Oh, look at that piece of skill there by the Dons, and she is going to be running through. This is Madison, and she's dispossessed, and Pelletier will send it the other way for Stevens to give chase. So here's Stevens. Ball's reset. Played towards the middle. Getting in the way that time was Collins. And now it will be a throw-in for Finch. Here's Ali Finch. Finch with the throw-in. Brought down. Sent forward to Collins. Comes off of Molly Ryan. And that ball is played. Giving chase is Marin Hawley. Here's Hawley. Hawley trying to hold the ball up, and she's dispossessed by one of the Dons. Now they're playing it out wide again for Sweeney. Sweeney making a run down the left wing. Sweeney playing it through. Excellent through ball by Sweeney. This is Isabella Madison. Madison trying to make her way down the left wing. Madison, here she comes, crosses it in, and Flanagan with the routine save. So Isabella Madison showing off her pace and trying to get the Dons an early 1-0 lead. So Flanagan then will boot this one away. Here is O'Halloran. Taryn O'Halloran. This is for Stevens. Mia Stevens trying to play it through to Marin Hawley. Hawley trying to thread one through back for Stevens. This is Collins. Collins. O'Halloran gets in the way that time. Back to Collins. Collins makes a move around one. Looking to clip one through. It finds its way through to Marin Hawley out wide on the right wing. And she's dispossessed in the end by Valenzuela. So Talia Valenzuela then with the defensive effort as Ava DeCarolis will throw this one in for the Islanders. So here is DeCarolis. Looking for her options, Ava DeCarolis. Throw and played. Hawley. Here is O'Halloran. Braga on the turn, and she's dispossessed heavily off the ball that time by Chiodini. Chiodini keeps it in play, and now it goes out to the coach. So a nice first touch there by the head coach, Leah Mispagle, as Hawley brings it down. Now, here they come again. The Dons trying to play one through, head it out, and it's going to be a throw-in for Cathedral. Mckenna Sweeney. This time it will be Talia Valenzuela. Valenzuela. Ball takes a bounce overhead, and Pekis is there, and Pekis will just put it out of play, Ali Pekis. So it will be thrown for the Dons. It looks like Isabella Madison will do the honors. Here's the throw-in from Madison, right into the penalty area, headed down, flicked on, and Flanagan should be able to claim that, and she will. So Sydney Flanagan then of the Dons. As we have 34 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in this one if you are just tuning in. Ball is headed forward. Hawley gives chase. Out wide on the left wing. This is Valenzuela. Now it's DeCarolis for Hawley. DeCarolis trying to find an Islander in the middle of the pitch. It found its way instead to Diaz. Now here is Aparicio. Resetting to the center half. Now trying to play it for Valenzuela. Oh, look at that piece of skill from Broyles. Broyles looking to go out wide, and Finch is there on the intercept. Now giving chase, putting on the pressure is Chiodini, and Chiodini's pressure just enough to force the Islanders to put that out for a throw-in. Throw-in played. It's brought down. Here's Finch. Now it's Collins. Braga throws in a challenge on her own. Oh, wow, look at that piece of skill from Chiodini. Chiodini has a go, and Flanagan makes the routine save in the end. So she's testing the goalkeeper early here, as Flanagan will look to boot this one away. Ball takes a bounce. Stevens. Braga. The Islanders trying to push up the pitch as Kate Schmidt will be there. Schmidt. And now here they come again, the Islanders. O'Halloran. Ball falls back to her. She's trying to clip it through out on the left wing for Molly Ryan. And Ryan will just... Well, is that ball in play? No, it's gone out. So then it will be a throw-in. It will be Ali Finch of the Islanders to take this one this time around. So Finch getting everything set. Finch throwing it into the box, and it's headed out by a Dawn. Here's Isabella Braga, and that's gone out of play. And it will be a throw-in to Cathedral. Alexis Aparicio getting on the end of this. So, here is Aparicio. Aparicio's throw. Headed on. Brought down, flicked on. Here's Stevens. Ryan. Headed on again. Back to Molly Ryan. And it's brought down again. O'Halloran trying to thread one through, and doing the job that time was Schmidt. And now trying to make a run on the right wing is Manzoni. Tries to clip it through. Braga gets in the way. And it will result in a throw-in for the Islanders. So here is Ali Finch. Finch's throw-in. Brought down. Flicked on. Stevens. Here's O'Halloran. And a foul committed there. It looks like Taryn O'Halloran was the guilty party, so a free kick in their own half for the Cathedral Catholic Dons, as they will look to ping this one away. Again, folks, here in Del Mar Heights, that's the current area we are in, California. Quite the spot, as this one is drilled forward. That ball takes a bounce over the head. Flanagan's going to come out for it. And Flanagan, oh, she was dispossessed off the ball, Sydney Flanagan, but I believe that's going to be a foul on the Dons, and it will be. So, Flanagan with a free kick then for the Islanders. So then, Grace Pelletier to boot this one away. Pelletier trying to pick out Hawley. They find Braga in the middle. Braga trying to thread it through for Collins. No, or O'Halloran that time. Now Finch. Here's Ali Finch. Braga. Brought down that time by Ali Pekis. Now it's out wide. It's a little wide for Sweeney. Sweeney will try to keep this in play, and she will not be able to do so. So another goal kick for the Islanders to take. So Grace Pelletier to boot this one away then for Coronado. Pelletier. Oh, and it's one back in the attacking third of the Dons. They're going to try to bring this one down. And it's going to be cleared to Marin Hawley. Well, the direction of Marin Hawley at least. And Sweeney won't be able to keep that one in play. So another throw-in for the Islanders. As you can see, the Dons track team practicing as well around. This throw-in will be taken by Ava DeCarolis. Here's DeCarolis. Throw-in. Hawley's there. Braga brings it down. Now O'Halloran on the spin, or that was Collins that time. Again, both of them, O'Halloran and Collins, both wearing the captain's armband for Nado on the same arm. Again, same color as well. Confusing at times as a shot, and that hit Ali Pekis right on the face as she blocked that shot, and it's going to be won back by Catherine Collins. And that's going to go out for another throw-in to the Islanders. Or is it the Dons? No, it is the Islanders. It should be, eh? So it will be DeCarolis to throw this one in. Here is Ava DeCarolis. Brought down by the Dons. That time that was Valenzuela. And the crowd wants a foul, and they'll get one. So another free kick for the Dons JV squad. Sophia Myers to do the honors this time. Stands over it. Coronado playing a very high, tight line as Myers will clip that forward. It goes over the heads of a few, and Flanagan's there to claim it. So here is Sydney Flanagan. Ball takes a bounce. Stevens. The ball was missed that time by Schmidt. She recovers and passes it over to Myers, who will clip it out to the right wing. It's brought down by Manzoni. Manzoni tried to pick out Chiodini there initially, and that will go out for throwing to the Dons. Or is it the Islanders? No, it is the Dons. So here's the throw-in by Manzoni. Braga gets in the way. Helped on by Stevens. Stevens, little Cruyff chop turn there as she tries to play in Catherine Collins, and this one will be claimed by Addison Marquand. So Marquand not seeing too much action, but one of her first touches on the ball that time, Addison Marquand. Now here's Sweeney. Oh, and she flicks it over the heads. Here's Mckenna Sweeney. Sweeney bearing down, and Flanagan will claim. So Sydney Flanagan alert and off her line before it was a 1v1 situation. Brought down again. Braga. Here's Pekis. Hawley will give chase. Hawley putting on the pressure. Now it's played back to Valenzuela. Valenzuela over Hawley. Now this is Diaz. Diaz trying to clip one through. Here come the Dons, and oh, what a ball that is to Sweeney, and she lives up the chase, and Flanagan claims it. So here is Sydney Flanagan to boot this one away for the Islanders. Again, the scoreline still 0-0, and you can see, since we are live streaming today, you can see how much time there is exactly left on the clock, because the stadium is not working. Well, yeah, the time and scoreboard for the stadium is not activated for the JV game, but again, we have our own for you to check whenever you'd like at the top, as Myers gets in the way. They play it out wide for Aparicio, Alexis Aparicio. Now here is Manzoni. Pekis is there on the intercept. Hawley brings it down with the right foot, plays a pass back. Now that ball is pinged forward. This is Collins. And she's dispossessed Catherine Collins. And Finch won't be able to keep that one in play, so throw in for the Dons. By the way, folks, I just want to let you know, if you are watching the live stream right now, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video as well. It helps us out here a lot at GK Sports when you leave a like and you subscribe. We recently hit over 1,000 subscribers this season, and we look to continue to grow, and you could help make that difference. It's absolutely free, so go ahead, subscribe, and leave a like if you haven't already. Go and do that right now. As this ball is brought down, and she has a lot of space in the middle. They opt to play it out wide, the Dons do, for Valenzuela. Now it's Myers. Myers joining the attack. Now here's Sweeney. Sweeney. And that ball is going to be a little too much for Valenzuela to handle. And it looks like a substitution will be coming on for the Islanders. It will be Tatiana Potter to make her way on the pitch. And Potter will make her way on the pitch for Molly Ryan. It looks like Taryn O'Halloran is off as well. And Isabella Fichter will make her way on the pitch. So here is DeCarolis to throw this one in. DeCarolis. Hawley. Hawley trying to win it back. Sweeney got in the way. Now it's back to Valenzuela. Valenzuela playing it to the middle. Now it's Chiodini. Chiodini. This is for Broyles. Back to Chiodini. Chiodini makes a move. Chiodini goes for goal, and it's wide. So another effort there from Mia Chiodini as she just missed the far post there. She was trying to go top bins, but it went wide, and Flanagan will have a goal kick to take for the Islanders, and she'll give it up to Grace Pelletier. So then here's Pelletier, who will play that one forward. Dawn's get in the way. The sun is right in my eyes here, folks. Sorry about that. As this will make its way over to Kaylin Manzoni. Now here they come again, battling for the ball in the middle of the park. They come away with it, the Dons do. Now it's for Sweeney. Sweeney in the middle, trying to thread one through, and Pelletier will be there to clear the lines for the Islanders. Fichter gets in the way. Fichter battling for it, and Fichter has committed a foul, and she's wondering how that was seen as one, as Myers will take this free kick. So here is Sophia Myers. Myers trying to dink that one over the top. It's brought down, and Fichter leaves it. Hawley. They tried to pick out Stevens. It'll make its way over to Collins. Collins, Fichter. Stevens, back to Fichter. Fichter trying to bring in her right wing back to join the attack, and Myers gets in the way. Now this one's for Sweeney. Sweeney laying it off wide for the left wing back. This is Valenzuela. Valenzuela, look at Talia Valenzuela. Valenzuela crossing it to the box. Oh, and it hit the side netting there. Well, Talia Valenzuela all the way from the left wing back position had a chip at goal. And again, that one this time a little bit closer, hit the side netting. Another goal kick for the Islanders. It will be Pelletier. So, Grace Pelletier then to boot this one away. Pelletier, it's a great kick as well. Expertly picking out Fichter. And, I think Collins shanked her across a little bit there. Now they're going to try to play it through. It comes off of Pelletier, and it's a handball. So, another free kick for the Islanders. Here is Pelletier. Pelletier pings it forward. Trying to pick out Collins. Now it's played to Stevens. Stevens out wide for Marin Hawley. Hawley to the middle. Stevens trying to pick out Hawley again. And that should make its way to DeCarolis. DeCarolis, dispossessed, and the Islanders have to get back here. And sent back the other way by Pekis. Now the Dons again. Fancy little step over that. But Pekis is there. Heavy first touch, and that's going to go out for a throw into the Dons. It will be Sweeney throwing it in. Showing her pace there is Madison. Here's Madison. Madison on the turn. In the box, Madison turning still. Still Madison. And is that ball in play still? It is. And no, now the referee blows his whistle for a goal kick. So then, it will be Grace Pelletier again for the Islanders. So here's Grace Pelletier. Pelletier trying to pick out Hawley again. And it's going to be a throw-in to the Dons. Okay, so 6 substitution then for Cathedral. Francesca Mazis is one of them. Another one is Emma Garro. Another one is Jasmine Miranda. And we'll see the others once they make their way on the pitch. Another one being Matea Jones. And there's Emma Garro, number 4, making her way on the pitch, along with Jasmine Miranda. Another one is Avery Van Natter. Another one is Francesca Mazis. So then, 6 substitutions for the Dons, as Emily Fernandez will make her way on the pitch for the Islanders. And it looks like Taryn O'Halloran is back in the match as well. So that ball is laid off for Pasky. Pasky, and another goal kick. By the way, folks, I also wanted to let you know, subscribe and leave a like on the video if you haven't already. Also, you can check us out on our website, gksports.org, where you can find a lot more games than this. You can find our Cathedral Catholic games as well, our Coronado games, Grossmont Foothiller games, San Diego Cavers games. You can find all of the above on our website, gksports.org, where it's also a one-stop shop for all of our social media outlets. GK Sports 1 is our Twitter. Catch us on the double on Instagram, GK Sports 2. We're also on Facebook, GK Sports. And yeah, that's where the conversation's happening. And Peckus had to get her head there in time. Flicked on. This could be the moment here for the Dons. Van Natter drills it in, and it goes wide. So Avery Van Natter trying to repeat her success when these sides met earlier at Niedermeyer and trying to get a goal. So then, folks, still in the first half, 0-0 with 18.5 minutes left to go in this one. So here's Hawley. This one's brought back down. And O'Halloran tries to thwart the run of Kristen Broyles, and she does so well. So then, Taryn O'Halloran to do the honors here for the Islanders. O'Halloran taking a couple of paces up the pitch, as she will throw this one in. O'Halloran, Hawley, Van Natter, and she's whistled for a handball that time, as Grace Pelletier will ping this one away. Pelletier's kick, flicked on, and cleared by Sophia Myers. Now it's Emma Garo. Garo, makes her way around Braga. Garo leaving it out wide. This is Paskey. Paskey on the right wing. Paskey crosses it in. It misses Peckus. Van Natter's offside before she could take the shot. And it will be another free kick to the Islanders. Again, a lot of defending from Coronado here in this first half, but it's honestly what you'd expect when you go up against a side like the Cathedrals. I mean, according to some people, folks, this is the best JV team in the land, so there you go. Islanders still holding their own like they were. So here is Grace Pelletier. Pelletier drills that one forward as well. It's brought down. And Victor will try to play it to Fernandez. She's trying to play in a pocket of space there. Now turning on the ball is Mazis. And getting there in time was Collins. Back to Collins. Collins down the left wing. And that ball is going to be sent the other way by Schmidt. Long ball down the right wing. And that ball's kept in play. And whistled offside is Maya Paskey. So it will be Pelletier again to take the kicks for the Islanders. Grace Pelletier, one of the skippers of this squad, trying to pick out her other skipper, Collins. That ball's flicked. Oh, good one challenge there. Now here's Fernandez. Fernandez trying to make her way around a few. And they're going to reset to the goalkeeper, and she's going to play it the other way. Marquand. Here they come again, the Islanders, trying to launch an attack. Stevens, and putting it, getting there that time was Mazis. Mazis on the turn, playing it forward. Now here's Braga. And now getting in the way. Here come the Dons, and Flanagan will come far off her line, and she'll just clear that to the middle. Oh, she needs to get back in goal, though, because Miranda's trying to clip it through. Little 1-2 down the right wing, but Pelletier will get there in time. Finds Stevens. Stevens to Collins. Great control from Collins. She tried to play it back to Stevens. Good work right there. Throw in for the Dons. It will be Francesca Mazis to do the honors. So then, here is Mazis. Taking a couple of paces back. Francesca Mazis, throw-ins played. Trying to pick out the winger in Matea Jones. And that ball, is that a foul or a free kick? Should be. Heard a whistle. Throw-in. Also, folks, I just want to let you know for GK Sports' second season running, we are sponsored with our boys TCT Tax. Let me tell you, folks, TCT Tax will maximize your refunds and they will lower your taxes. There are no better people to get your taxes done with than with TCT Tax. So go ahead and make sure you check them out after this game and after the senior night. They are the best at what they do. Go see them, tct-tax.com on their website. Also, please subscribe and like if you haven't already. Really helps the company out massively, and it's absolutely free. So especially if you're a new viewer, make sure you go ahead and do that and spread the word as well. Tell your friends, tell your relatives, and all of the above, especially if they know a player on either of the teams. So, Broyles will make her way off, and Aparicio will make her way on. And this will be Talia Valenzuela. Here's Valenzuela. Valenzuela's throw in. And that's a foul committed by Matea Jones there on to Carolus, maybe. So it will be a free kick to the Islanders. It will be Pelletier. Nope, that was a foul on O'Halloran. So again, the scoreline still 0-0 with a little under 13 minutes left to go in this one. The Dons have definitely had more of the possession, it feels. They've definitely had more of the chances in this game. But again, the Islanders holding themselves defensively quite well. Pelletier. And that ball's headed out. And O'Halloran will throw this one in. O'Halloran. Victor. And that time, it's going to be another throw-in for O'Halloran to take. Here's Taryn O'Halloran of the Islanders. Again, folks, we are here located in the Del Mar Heights area in California. That's where we are. So, you know, wherever you are, wherever you're watching this live stream from, tell us in the live stream chat where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, who your favorite players are as well. As trying to make a run, here's Matea Jones. Here's Jones making a bombing run down the left wing. Here's Jones. Matea Jones. Jones crosses it in. Oh, and it's just cleared, and Flanagan gets on top of it. Well, that was another big, big chance for the Dons. And the Islanders' defense prevails, and the score remains deadlocked at 0-0. So Flanagan, she was trying to pick out her center forward as well. Here's Victor. They're going to clip it for Hawley. Victor. Still Victor. Pekis. And it's brought down by Valenzuela. Now here's O'Halloran. Van Natter. Van Natter finding her mate in Miranda. Miranda, this is for Mazis. Mazis making her way through the midfield. Now resetting to Myers. And Myers will reset over to Schmidt. Here's Kate Schmidt. Playing it to the middle. Now they're in some space. Now they're in some more space. Here come the Dons, and they're going to try to play it through for Van Natter. And that pass had a little too much weight on it for Van Natter to get on the end of. But you can see the idea from the Dons here. And substitution then. Ali Finch will make her way off the pitch for the Islanders. And coming on to replace her is, let's see here, I believe to Carolus. So then, Pelletier pings it away. Hawley brings it down. O'Halloran. Now it's Van Natter. Back to Miranda. Now this is Mazis. Mazis. Myers. Myers playing it with her left foot out wide for Paskey. Paskey trying to clip one through. And it's a heavy touch from the speedy Matea Jones. And it's going to be another Islander goal kick. But yeah, folks, again, tell us in the live stream, the live chat, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, who your favorite players are. We want to know here at GK Sports because, again, we're at the game as Fernandez will make her way off the pitch for the Islanders and Sienna Phelps will make her way on. So then, as you can see on the Dons touchline, they're already getting ready for their senior night. You see the posters, you see the balloons, you see the flowers, you see the bags. You can see it all. So this one will be Pinged away again by Pelletier. Garo gets in the way, Amagaro. And then that will be put out. So another throw-in for the Islanders. Far side of the pitch. Throw-in played. And that will be put out of play. Again, folks, if you are enjoying the match so far, subscribe and like. Also, you can find more highlights and more games on our website, gksports.org, as it looks like Marin Hawley is now going to be substituted off the pitch. And coming on to replace her will be Emily Fernandez. So Fernandez with a really quick breather, and Hawley will take one herself. Yeah, our website, gksports.org, where you can find Foothillers matches, more Cathedral matches, more Coronado matches, and, of course, more San Diego Cavers matches as well. So make sure you go and do all that, where you can also find all of our social media outlets. GK Sports 1 is our Twitter. Catch us on the double on Instagram, GK Sports 2. And, of course, we're on Facebook, GK Sports, where the conversation's always happening. You don't want to miss out. So Cathedral trying to play a through ball. Pekis got her boot in the way. And Jones is using her pace really well. Excellent job by Jones to keep that ball in play. Jones makes a move around O'Halloran. Here's Matea Jones. Jones goes for goal, and it hits the side netting again. Well, a wonderful display of pace and skill there from Matea Jones. But unfortunately, the end product wasn't what she was hoping for. So Pelletier will ping it away again. Here is Grace Pelletier. Pelletier. Van Natter gets her head to it. Here's Isabella Braga. Braga. Ball's brought down. Now it's back to Mazis. Mazis clipping it out to the right wing, and Emma Garo couldn't get on the end of it that time. So throw-in then for the Islanders. Trying to pick out here. Oh, piece of skill by Mazis. Victor. Mazis on the turn. Mazis playing it for Emma Garo. Now Garo really likes to have a run down the wing at the defense. That's what she's really good at. Garo trying to drill one in, and Pelletier was there on the intercept. Now it's sent back in. Braga. Pelletier. Collins. Still Catherine Collins. Ball won back. Possession to the Dons. And, oh, well, Garo wasn't making a run that time, so it will be another goal kick to the Islanders with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this one. Just a little under, folks. So here is Grace Pelletier. Pelletier drilling that one forward. Van Natter comes off of her first. Now Van Natter's back on it. Avery Van Natter. Van Natter trying to play it through the middle. Braga gets her boot there. Now they're trying to clip it. Ball is brought down, and they want a handball, but the Dons aren't going to get that. And that's going to be a Cathedral throw-in. So Maya Paskey then to throw the ball in for the Dons. Will it be Paskey? No, it's going to be Talia Valenzuela. So here is Valenzuela. Just looking. Valenzuela's throw in. Braga. Getting in the way was Fernandez. Now it's back to Sophia Myers. Myers trying to pick out her mate there, that time in Paskey, and it goes off of her last. Another goal kick for the Islanders to take. As a substitution will be made, it will be Mia Stevens making her way off the pitch. And coming on to replace her is Tatiana Potter, I believe. Yes, Tatiana Potter indeed. So here's Pelletier. Pelletier's kick. Trying to pick out Victor. Ball's played towards Collins. Garo will get there in time, though, for Cathedral. Here's Emma Garo. Now this is brought down. Oh, good pressing there from the Dons. And, oh, Pelletier doing a good job there to make sure there was no forced error. But now it's given away in a dangerous area. Braga trying to get there in time. Mazis. Played to the middle. Now they're going to spread it out wide. This is for Valenzuela. Valenzuela cutting it to the middle. Valenzuela for Van Natter. Van Natter leaving it for Mazis. Mazis drilling the ball in, and it goes through about everyone. Trying to pick out Pesky that time. Another goal kick for Grace Pelletier to take. So then here is Pelletier. Pelletier to boot this one away. Pelletier brought down. Here's O'Halloran. And that comes off of Maya Pesky last. So throw in Islanders. It will be taken by Taryn O'Halloran. So here's O'Halloran. Looking for her options, Taryn O'Halloran. Throw in. Brought down. Stolen away by Pesky. Pesky for Van Natter. Here's Van Natter. Van Natter trying to thread one through. Oh, she has space to take the shot. Oh, she cuts it back to her left boot. Looking for the shooting range. It's Jones. Jones plays it back out. Now it's clipped back in. Pelletier is there to clear. So, an exciting sequence for the Dons as Flanagan will easily claim that one. So then, Flanagan to boot this one away. Flanagan. Ball takes a bounce. Headed forward. Flicked on. Pekis. And getting there in time was Valenzuela. Valenzuela to Van Natter. Van Natter. And Flanagan will have that one to claim as well. So here's Flanagan. Van Natter. This is for Jones. Jones cuts it back to her right. Now Jones on the spin. Jones cutting through. Jones! Oh, it's over the crossbar. Well, Matea Jones with another brilliant piece of skill, making her way around the Islanders' defense. But again, the finish just wasn't there for the Dons. And it's another goal kick for Pelletier to take. So, here is Pelletier. By the way, folks, I just want to let you know we are under, or almost under 2 minutes left to go. So once it does reach the 2-minute mark, all official time will be up to the referees and officials. I don't see too much added time to be played in this first half, though. So now, here they come again. Pekis is trying to shield, and Jones, did she keep that in play? And no, she didn't. Goal kick for the Islanders. So Pekis doing a really good job that time, shielding that ball. Pelletier. Collins, Braga, and Phelps will give chase, but that will be put out of play. Another throw in for Cathedral. Again, scoreline still 0-0. And it looks like Alina Aparicio will make her way on the pitch for Jasmine Miranda. So Miranda will be done for the first half at least. As the Dons looking to throw this one in. Here's the throw-in. Brought down by Stevens. Wrestled off the ball, Mia Stevens. And, trying to make her way is Jones here. Matea Jones. Look at the pace on Jones. And that touch was much too far. And it's going to result in a free kick for the Islanders. So then, again, folks, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Leave a like as well, especially if you're watching this live stream, live chat live. Tell us where you're watching from on the live chat. We want to know. And again, of course, it really helps us massively when you subscribe and leave a like. So go ahead and do that already. And also, don't forget about our sponsor, of course. If you haven't got your taxes done, tax season is, in fact, coming up, so make sure you go ahead and do that. Again, tct-tax.com. Make sure to go and check them out, folks, as that was quite the piece of skill there from Cathedral. And they're going to reset to Myers here shortly. It will be. Now, here's Myers. And the referee blows his whistle for halftime then, so the deadlock, it is all square here at the Manchester Stadium, home of the Cathedral Catholic Dons. 0-0 the scoreline between both of these JV sides, as the Dons have had more possession, more opportunities, but the Islanders have held up defensively. So, yeah, that's going to do it for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to subscribe. Do all that like I've told you if you haven't already. And again, website, gksports.org. More matches and highlights like this one, and all of our social media outlets are on there as well. So don't forget. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you at the beginning of the second half of this one. All right, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Manchester Stadium, home of the mighty Cathedral Catholic Dons JV and Varsity squad. As you can see actually right now, folks, as the JV is about to get their second half underway, it's 0-0 here against the Islanders, but as you could see, if you look just real quick, if you look at the touchline of the Dons right there, right across, you can see their mates and their players as they're introducing their seniors for one of their last times. And you can see it right there, right across the touchline. The seniors, the varsity squad for the Dons arriving in quite spectacular fashion. Again, it's a big night. It's an eventful night. And it's a night, hopefully, the girls will remember for the rest of their lives and many days to come. But before we can get to that big game, we are finishing this big JV game we have on our hands. Still 0-0 the scoreline as the Dons will look to get us back underway. And the Islanders look to pull off a big upset. So here's Mazis, will get us back underway. That ball is drilled forward by the Dons. Long ball played forward, headed on by Sweeney. Now here's Finch. Sweeney trying to make her way around her, and that will not be the case. So then, throw in to be played by Finch. Finch's throw. Brought down. Collins. Giving chase. They reset it to Sophia Myers. By the way, new goalkeeping change. Alina Aparicio, the goalkeeper, the second half for the Dons. And it's going to be won back by the Islanders. Now, they tried to lay it off there. Cheeky flick from Collins. Now Myers. And it's won back by the Islanders. Looking to play it out wide to Victor. And that's intercepted by the Dons. And that ball is going to be given chase to as well. Alexis Aparicio. And, that ball is kept into play. Really well done by the Dons. Really well done by Madison. Madison crosses it into the box. They're looking to shoot. And it's going to be played out by O'Halloran. Crosses fizz back in. And Flanagan will claim it. So then, Sydney Flanagan to boot this one away. Flanagan goes over the head. It's brought down. Flicked upon Hawley. And it's going to be brought down again, this time by Maya Paskey. O'Halloran. Victor. Dispossessed. Continuing her run is Valenzuela. Valenzuela trying to thread one through the middle here. And Flanagan will claim again. So Sydney Flanagan of the Islanders. She's had to stay very alert and off her line throughout this whole game. By the way, folks, again, we are located in Del Mar Heights area of California, so tell us in the live chat where you are watching from as well, who your favorite players are, all that good stuff. As Ryan is dispossessed, Finch will get over there in time, and Finch will let Alexis Aparicio put that out of play herself. Now here's Finch. Headed on, Finch again. Finch brings it down. Collins. The Islanders trying to launch an attack here, and Molly Ryan is trying to give chase, but getting there first will be Alexis Aparicio. Resetting it to her sister in goal, the other Aparicio, Alina. And, getting there in time was O'Halloran, and O'Halloran trying to win that one back. Throw in Coronado. Ali Finch. Finch with the throw in. Brought down again. Finch, and did that come off her last? I believe it did. So another throw-in for the Dons. Taken, played. Brought down. Flicked on. Pelletier gets in the way. Good job by Grace. That's going to go over the head of Tatiana Potter. And they have to be careful because they could have a shot on goal here if they play their cards right, the Dons. And bringing it down that time was Manzoni, I should say. Victor. Trying to pick out the run of Collins here. Collins, and it's going to be played. Now it's won back by Marin Hawley. Here's Hawley. Victor trying to cross it over, and that should be Aparicio's to claim, and it will be. Aparicio rolls it out, and Ryan gets there in time. And they're trying to play her through, Molly Ryan. Still Ryan. Collins trying to get in the way, and it's cleared by the Dons. And Sweeney couldn't keep that one in. So referee blows his whistle as Finch will throw this one in. Ali Finch headed on. O'Halloran. And the Dons clear it as far, and it's shot from distance. That time it was hit by Mia Stevens, but it was well wide of the net. So again, Aparicio to take this goal kick. Aparicio. O'Halloran. Dispossessed off the ball, Taryn O'Halloran. And O'Halloran goes down hard there. And committing the foul that time was Mckenna Sweeney. So a free kick for the Islanders then. So let's see what the Islanders can conjure up here. As it looks like Pelletier will be taking this kick, no surprise. This kick from around 49 yards out. I assume Pelletier will just probably try to put this in a dangerous area. That's exactly what Pelletier tries to do. Oh, it's going to fall. It's shot, and it's saved by Aparicio. Well, that was an excellent ball in from Grace Pelletier. She found Maren Hawley initially, and Hawley tried to find the target. Well, that was the best chance the Islanders had all night, but Aparicio came up with the save, and now the Dons are back on the attack. So here comes Cathedral. They're looking to play it through. It will go through. Here's Potter, and Potter will send it away. Comes off the hand. Now it's Stevens. Don's trying to look through. Good turn there by Valenzuela. Valenzuela trying to play it through. This could be a big moment. Here's Manzoni. Manzoni, and she shoots it wide. So Manzoni came off of her boot wrong there. And it will be a goal kick for Grace Pelletier to take again for the Islanders. So here is Grace Pelletier. Scanning the pitch for her options here, Grace. Well, she thought about playing it left first, but she'll try to play it down the middle. Here's Collins. Collins. Stevens. O'Halloran. Back for Collins. Collins trying to thread it through for Maren Hawley. Here is Hawley. Maren Hawley, and that's going to be run out of play. Talia Valenzuela then. Will she throw it in for the Dons? I believe she will. Talia Valenzuela then. Here she comes. By the way, both varsity squads have showed up. As you can see on the Islander touchline, their varsity squad is full over there. And then, of course, on Cathedrals, their varsity squad is also fully here. All getting ready. As Valenzuela will throw this one in again for Cathedral. Here's Valenzuela. Hawley got her boot to it somehow. What a kick that was, but it will only result in Valenzuela doing another throw-in. Valenzuela. Mazis. Now it's played over to Schmidt. Schmidt, long ball forward. Oh, and it nearly fell for Manzoni. Pelletier got in the way, and Pelletier, I believe, has won a free kick for the Islanders. So again, Grace Pelletier really holding strong, really keeping that backline organized, and making sure that the Dons don't come breaking through. You just have a feeling in this game, since it's been so tight, since it's been so close, whoever scores first in this game, if there is to be a goal, is probably going to be the winner, as Myers will send it the other way. Now here's Ali Finch, and she'll play it back to Flanagan. Flanagan will clear it. Brought down. Stevens heads it on. Now here's Ryan. Molly Ryan. And this is Mazis. Now on the turn is Manzoni. Pelletier gets in the way again. Mazis trying to clip one through. Oh, what a ball through. This could be the moment. And it's 1-0 to the Dons. There's the goal. Maya Pesky opens the scoring. And they finally have their goal. A brilliantly clipped ball through in. And she took it down off her chest and put it into the back of an empty net. So then, Paskey 1, Dons 1, Islanders 0. Now it's going to plan. So, here's Stevens. Trying to clip it for Victor. O'Halloran gets in the way. By the way, folks, we have 31 minutes and 10 seconds left, so an early goal scored. Now here's Paskey, who already has one, just scored. Paskey trying to clip it through again, and Potter gets in the way. And now Stevens. And Paskey shoots. Brought down again. Playing it out to the left wing. This is Manzoni. Still. And Victor clears. And, oh, that's a free kick for the Dons. So the Dons with a big chance to go up 2-0 now. With a free kick in a dangerous area. Again, folks, subscribe and like if you haven't already. Really helps us and the channel here out at GK Sports. 3-girl wall. I believe this is Kaylin Manzoni standing over this one. She goes for goal, and Flanagan is there to save, make a routine save. Sydney Flanagan. Flanagan. Ball takes a bounce. Headed on. Trying to bring it down. Here's O'Halloran. O'Halloran. Ryan. Now it's out wide for Sweeney. Here's Sweeney. Sweeney playing it in. Manzoni trying to cross it through, and it's brought down again. They've won it back. Challenge thrown in. Here's the shot again, and Flanagan makes the routine save. Francesca Mazis with the effort that time on goal. So here's Flanagan, who boots it away again. Ball takes a bounce. And Francesca Mazis will get on the end of this. Here's Mazis. On the turn is Manzoni. Manzoni. This is for Paskey. Paskey has a go! Oh, and it just misses the goal. Well, she was looking for her second goal of the game there, and she so nearly had one, looking for the double. Well then. By the way, we finally have the scoreboard working, by the way, at Manchester Stadium. As you can see it over here. Well, I can see it, but again, of course, we have our own scoreboard in the works in the making. So it will be Pelletier to boot this one away. Well, the sun really got in my eyes just now, ladies and gents. I'm having a little trouble seeing the pitch. This is Ryan. And it's played out. So then, throw and play it again. Paskey trying to bring it down. Flicked on. Oh, they could be in here. Potter has to clear it, and now she does, Tatiana Potter. So the Dons continue to put on their relentless pressure that they've done to teams all season long, as Matea Jones will now check in. Will be substituted on the pitch. So Matea Jones will come on for Kaylin Manzoni. As this throw-in will be taken by Madison, I believe. Yes, Isabella Madison. Here's Madison, the long run-up. Here's the throw-in by Madison. It's brought down, headed down. Here's Paskey again. Potter trying to clear the lines. Here's the shot, and it's over. Shot taken by Mckenna Sweeney. Again, the Dons pushing for goals. As Flanagan will leave it for Pelletier to take the goal kick again. So here is Pelletier. Pelletier comes off of a Don there, and now it's Madison. And she ran out of room on the side, but she has won the Dons a throw-in. Throw-in to be played. Again, folks, the sun is pretty much right in my eyes, along with Pablo's eyes, so we're doing the best we can to bear with it at the moment. Hopefully it'll be completely down by the time this senior game rolls around. Here's Sweeney. And that ball's going to be cleared by the Islanders. Here's Collins trying to win back possession. Collins trying to play it over the top for Man is there. Now they're trying to track down Collins, and she is thwarted that time. And now trying to keep it in play is Molly Ryan, and Ryan couldn't keep it in play. By the way, Collins tried to play her maiden, Marin Hawley. That's who it was. So then, throw in by Finch. Here's Allie Finch. Ryan. This is going to be clear to Allie Finch again. Finch. And now the Dons could break here if they play their cards right. Here's Paskey. Paskey's down on the right wing. Paskey cuts it back. Now they're going to take it over here. Sweeney. Sweeney shoots, and it's wide. So another goal kick for the Islanders to take. It will be Pelletier to do the honors here. Grace Pelletier. Pelletier pings it forward. It's brought down. Now here's Hawley. Try a little 1-2 with her mate there, Hawley. Trying to pick out O'Halloran. And it's sent back the other way by Myers. Now here come the Dons again. And, oh, she's offside. Surely she is. And, yes, Matea Jones was offside that time. Free kick again for the Islanders. Again, they had the big chance with Hawley when Pelletier put the ball in the danger area. But Hawley, she did get her shot off in time, but Aparicio made the save. Now here is Hawley trying to lay it off for her mate. And it's a foul on the Islanders, and the ball will be going the other way. Again, folks, I just want to say subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video, especially if you are enjoying the rematches of this one so far. So that ball will be played short to the center half. Now, played through. They're playing it out wide for Sweeney, and oh, that ball just ran out of room before Sweeney could claim it. Ball takes a bounce. Now it's back to Broyles. Broyles to the middle. Here's Paskey. Paskey trying to thread one through, and sent back out the other way by Tatiana Potter. Now Ryan throws in a challenge. Now it's back to Sweeney. Sweeney clipping it forward out to the right wing. That is for Manzoni. Here's Manzoni. Oh, what a turn. Actually, that's not Manzoni. That's Jones. Here's Jones. Matea Jones. Matea Jones! And it's saved by Flanagan. So Jones has proven to be quite the nuisance ever since she came on in the first and second half so far. And she's looking to put the Dons up too. So, one back by Cathedral. Looking to play it out wide. They will play it out wide. This is Sweeney. Here's Sweeney. Sweeney crosses it in, and Flanagan is there. Well, Paskey nearly got her head to it and nearly made it 2-0. Flanagan with strong hands. Sent back in again, and now cleared again. Long ball. Myers misjudges it. Fichter trying to get on the end of it, and Fichter has won a throw-in. So then, throw-in will be taken by defender here. Throw-in played. Headed on, headed out, and it will be DeCarolis to have another throw-in for Coronado. Ava DeCarolis. DeCarolis' throw. Headed on. Stevens. Trying to thread one through, and it just overran Collins. Here's Ryan. Ryan, and well, they have to be careful as Pelletier sends it the other way. Now here's Hawley. Hawley on the turn. Hawley on the turn is Stevens. Stevens trying to work her way through the midfield. Now here's Collins. Oh, what a move by Collins, trying to lay it off. They could have a go, and she goes down in the box, O'Halloran. Well, again, much better move there from the Islanders as they try to look for the equalizer in this one. So another throw-in to be taken then. Here's the throw-in. Trying to pick out O'Halloran. Taryn O'Halloran. They lay it off for Fichter initially, but that's going to go out of play. So, what will we see? A double substitution for the Dons. It will be Beatrice Diaz to make her way on the pitch, along with Jasmine Miranda. They will come on for Christian Broyles and Francesca Mazis. Again, 1-0 still the scoreline with around 21.5 minutes left to go in this one. So, throw-in to be played. And again, folks, Subscribe and like if you haven't already. You can also check us out on our website, gksports.org, where you can find more Cathedral games, Coronado games, San Diego Cavers games, and Grossmont Foothillers games as well. It is all there on the website. Again, gksports.org. That's where you can find all the action. Also, as well, you can find all of our social media outlets. It's a one-stop shop for something like that, as Potter will just put this out of play. But yeah, so it's a one-stop shop. GK Sports 1 is our Twitter. Catch us on the double on Instagram, GK Sports 2. And, of course, we're on Facebook, GK Sports, where the conversation is happening. So go ahead and make sure you go and do that. Ball brought down. They're trying to clear their lines, the Islanders are, and Finch will do just that. And Collins is trying to use her pace to keep this ball in, and, well, she so nearly did, Catherine Collins. Very hard worker on this Islander team. As Aparicio will throw this one in. Aparicio. Miranda. Oh, and getting in the way there is Collins. And O'Halloran will just send it over to Myers. Myers. Put under pressure by O'Halloran. She finds Sweeney. Sweeney. And Finch is there. And now it makes its way over to Beatrice Diaz. Here's Diaz laying it off. And that ball is sent all the way out wide for Valenzuela. Here's Valenzuela. Valenzuela down on the left wing. Will she look to cross Valenzuela? Is she fouled? I guess, nope, no foul called. Now it's crossed in. Paskey shoots, and it's wide again. So then, the Dons still continue to put on the pressure. As it will be, a substitution will be made here. It will be Molly Ryan coming off. And coming on to replace her, Sienna Phelps. The Dons looking to make a quadruple substitution the next time they're allowed to as well. 19 minutes and around 4 seconds left to go in this one. Here's Pelletier. It's brought down. And, oh, Hawley trying to really wrestle her off the ball there. Here's Paskey. Paskey. Here's Paskey still. Paskey laying it off for Diaz. Diaz thought about shooting it. Now tries to thread it through. And Finch will clear it. Brought down again by Miranda. Miranda out wide for Sweeney. Sweeney on the right wing. They're calling for it. And Finch does well to intercept. Now it's for Aparicio. Aparicio. Little 1-2 passing going on here. Here's Sweeney back on the ball for the Dons. Sweeney. This time out wide to the right wing. This is for Jones. Jones with the cross. Oh, flicked on! And it's 2-0 to the Dons! Cross by Jones. Went through everyone in defense. And the Dons take a 2-0 lead on their JVC tonight. Who got that goal? I believe it was Madison who did. So Isabella Madison makes it 2-0 to Cathedral. And that's how many goals they had last time out against this Nato side. Jones with the cross. It went through everyone. And Madison had an empty net to bury it back into. So then, Van Natter's back on along with Chiodini. 17:40 left to go in this one. That ball is drilled up the pitch by Stevens. And Aparicio will claim it in goal. Here's Aparicio. Pings it away. Stevens trying to get on it. And a handball there, that time by Mia Chiodini. Ball's played forward. Myers. Out to the right wing back. Makes her way past Phelps. Oh, and she's in some space here. Matea Jones. Here's Jones. And Pelletier does really well defensively getting back. Still Matea Jones. Oh, what an effort this is by Matea Jones. Jones crosses it to the middle. Still going. Potter goes down, and Potter is fouled. Fouled by Emma Garro. So here is Pelletier. Pelletier pinging it forward. Phelps will try to get there. Now it's Emma Garro. Garro. Little 1-2. Here's Emma Garro on the right wing. Emma Garro making her way around Pelletier. Garro's cross, and it's Flanagan who claims it. 16:21 left to go in this one. Marin Hawley. Catherine Collins. Now Collins making a surging run through the middle. Still Catherine Collins. Here's Collins. Collins trying to clip it through for Fernandez, and the goalkeeper, Aparicio, will let that roll out of play. So here's Aparicio playing it short. Myers out wide for Valenzuela. Oh, and she's dispossessed by Fichter. Now here's Fernandez. Fernandez, oh, and she picks out Fichter. I think she was trying to pick out Hawley that time. Throw in Dons. So this will be Valenzuela to do it. Talia Valenzuela. Again, folks, I also want to let you know that my second official season with GK Sports comes with our second season, our second-year sponsor here at GK Sports, with our boys, TCT Tax. No one does it better. Let me tell you something, folks. Tax season is coming up. It's right around the corner, and we got to get our taxes done. Even though we don't want to, we have to get them done. And there's no better people to do them with than with TCT Tax. Let me tell you something, folks. TCT Tax, as Jones is making her way. Want to run by Jones. Here's Jones. Jones! Oh, she just missed the cross. And that's going to be kept in the box. And now it's cleared. Well, Matea Jones, I've been telling you, she's been quite the nuisance. She's been a danger girl all game long. And she just outran the whole Nato defense that time. Put the ball in a dangerous area. But one of her teammates, unfortunately for her sake, couldn't make it three. Well, taxes and Matea Jones then. Well, speaking of the taxes, like I was saying, TCT Tax will maximize your refunds, folks, and they will lower your taxes. Don't let the IRS from levying your house or your bank accounts, so make sure you get the job done with TCT Tax, all right? Make sure to go see them, tct-tax.com, their own website. Here come the Dons again. Cross is fizzed in, and it comes off Pelletier, and this is going to be one of the first corner kicks of the game, I believe. We've seen our fair share of free kicks, but as far as the corner kicks goes, this might be the first one of the game. Definitely the first one of this half, surely. Anyways, 13:45 left to go. Again, folks, tell us on the live stream, live chat, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, who your favorite players are. It is all there because we are GK Sports and we are at the game as Kaylin Manzoni will take this corner kick for the Dons. Manzoni whips it in. It's a high one. Brought back down. Oh, could it make its way back to Manzoni? I think she'll get there in time. And, oh, no, she doesn't. It's going to be a goal kick to the Islanders. So then, will be another goal kick for Islanders. Here's Pelletier. Brought down by Hawley. Here's Collins. Collins sending the long ball for Fernandez to chase. And the goalkeeper is calling for it, Aparicio, and she'll get it. And Aparicio clears. And it goes to Emma Garro. Here's Emma Garro. Garro sending it. That ball's flicked on. Here's Tatiana Potter. And Potter puts it out of play. Now then, Mia Chiodini for the Dons. Here is Chiodini. Chiodini's throw in. Headed down. Oh, this could have a go here if they get there in time, and they didn't. And now it's won back by the Dons. This time Kate Schmidt. Schmidt will switch it over to her center half partner, Sophia Myers. Myers with some space in front of her to take. Myers threaded through. Good passing here from the Dons. Now it's out wide for Emma Garro. Here's Garro. Garro making her way around Finch. Here's Garro. Garro crosses it in with a chip, and Flanagan claims it. Well, Emma Garro that time trying to show off some quality. And Flanagan will clear this one. Hawley spins. Sent back the other way towards the direction of Garro, who will not be able to keep that in play. So here's Ali Finch. Finch asking for someone to check in as the substitution will be made here. Maren Hawley, it looks like her night is done for the Islanders. And it looks like Molly Ryan will be making her way on the pitch to come replace her. So, Ryan is on. And, well, thankfully for Pablo and I's sake, the sun is finally set here at Del Mar Heights, the Del Mar Heights area. So it is just going right over as the Dons launch another attack. Here's Jones, Matea Jones. Jones crosses the ball in the box, and Flanagan's there to claim it again. So hopefully there are no shadows left on the pitch to be seen. And the lights will come on shortly here at Manchester Stadium. Now here's Ryan. And yeah, look at that. On cue, folks. As I said, the lights are about to come on. They have just come on, so now there shouldn't be any problems with shadows whatsoever. So then, they're going to play it out wide to the right wing. This is Manzoni. Manzoni continues her run on the right wing. Manzoni crosses it to the middle. Flicked on, brought down. Shot! And Flanagan saves. It was shot by Mia Chiodini. And Flanagan held on to that one. So here is Flanagan then. Ball takes a bounce. It goes over the head of, went over the head of Miranda. Back for Chiodini. Continuing their run. The Dons trying to play free-flowing here. Here's Collins. Fernandez. And, oh, she couldn't control it that time, Fernandez. And Myers will continue her run. Oh, no, that was Schmidt. Now, out wide for Emma Garro. Garro trying to run through the middle. Here's Emma Garro. Emma Garro laying it off for Jones. Can she keep this in play? Yes, she can. Matea Jones does really well to keep that in. Or, oh, it's a goal kick. So she almost kept it in play there, Matea Jones. So here is Grace Pelletier again for the Islanders. So Pelletier drilling that one forward. Phelps. Sienna Phelps. Allie Finch. Ball takes a bounce. Brought down. Ryan trying to get on the end of this one. Molly Ryan. Victor throws in a challenge. And it's won back by Cathedral. Now they play it to the middle. They have some space there, the Dons, but Stevens gets back defensively. And now joining the attack is the wingback. They're trying to thread it through again for Jones. Is that a handball? Yes, it is. So Matea Jones whistled for a handball there, as Grace Pelletier will look to ping this one away. Pelletier. It's going to fall to a Dawn player there. Finch gets in the way. Here's Phelps. Phelps. Ryan. And she couldn't get there that time. So the Dons passing this one around. Finch trying to drill it forward. Again, the Islanders looking to try to send more long balls forward at this point in the game and try to get a goal back. A little 1-2, but a little too far there for Cathedral's liking. Again, folks, don't forget to subscribe here at GK Sports. Leave a like as well, especially if you are enjoying this football match as Mia Stevens' season comes to a conclusion for the Islanders. And coming on to replace her is Taryn O'Halloran. And Matea Jones, her career, well, not her career, what am I saying? Her season has come to a close as well, as Alexis Aparicio will come on to take her place. So here is Finch. Finch's throw-in. Trying to pick out O'Halloran. Kept in play by Cathedral. Crosses whipped in. Pelletier. And she'll have to clear that one out for a corner kick, yeah. So corner for the Dons. With around 7 minutes left to go in this one. They are leading 2-0. Goals scored by Maya Paskey and Isabella Madison. And it will be Kaylin Manzoni to take this corner kick for the Dons as well. As a substitution will happen, a double substitution at that. It will be Francesca Mazis making her way on the pitch, and along with Kristen Broyles. Jasmine Miranda's season is done, and so is Beatrice Diaz's, as far as JV is concerned. 6:20 left. Here's the corner kick. Ball is whipped into the box. It's actually high and arcing, and the referee, I believe, wants it retaken. because they were waiting for the subs to make their way on the pitch there, and that will be the case. So, here is Kaylin Manzoni. Manzoni whips it in. It's brought down. They're looking to shoot Myers, and that's going to fall harmlessly into the palms of Flanagan. So Flanagan clears. Brought down again. They're playing it out wide for Fichter. And trying to keep that in play that time was Talia Valenzuela to Avery Van Natter. So, throw-in to be played. Here it is. Trying to pick out Collins. And it will be a throw-in for the Dons. So, by the looks of things here, unless the Islanders can come up with something spectacularly extraordinary, it looks like the JV Dons' undefeated season will remain intact. What an achievement as well. So Stevens plays it. Well, getting in the way that time was Potter. Brought back down by Myers. Brought down again, and a foul committed. Is that on Pelletier? No, it looks like an offside potentially. So Pelletier will take this free kick for the Islanders. Pelletier plays it forward. Collins. Oh, good piece of skill there from Collins. Now here's Fernandez. Fernandez, and it's sent back the other way. Here they come again. Pelletier. O'Halloran. Still O'Halloran. And that's going to be to Phelps. And, getting there in time was the wingback for Cathedral, that being Valenzuela. Now it's Emma Garro. Garro making her way down the right wing. Here's Emma Garro. Emma Garro clipping it in, and Flanagan saves, and she makes it again. So Emma Garro still proving to be dangerous. With 3:45 left to go in this one. 2-0 Dons. A City Western League affair. The JV game, of course. Now this one's for Van Natter. Van Natter, and getting in the way that time was an Islander. It'll make its way over to here and sent back the other way. Brought down by O'Halloran. And now it is coming full circle here. Cross is played. And that overran them, and Flanagan will claim it. So then, Flanagan for O'Halloran. O'Halloran. Still Taryn O'Halloran. O'Halloran bullying for the ball. Both of those two girls getting really physical. Now here's Phelps. Phelps. And she's dispossessed off the ball by Manzoni. One back by Coronado. One back by Stevens to be specific. And that ball is sent, and I believe Potter will deal with this one. Potter. And she tried to pick out Fichter there, but couldn't do so that time. So then, throw into the Cathedral Catholic Dons, and I assume the Dons will, again, they'll try to push for a third goal here, but mainly just keep possession, pass the ball around until this one just about ends, would be my guess. So then, as we await, again, no hurry to take this throw in, but there it is. Now they're playing it through. Looking for space. She tries to clip it in the box, and it won't do. By the way, folks, we are under 2 minutes here at Manchester Stadium, which means all official time is now up to the referee and officials waiting. So it will be Pelletier to take the goal kick. And again, folks, I just want to say for the record, please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like as well. It really helps us out here at GK Sports, especially if you're enjoying the game. And also, as always, we're doing a live stream. So please tell us where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, who your favorite players are, all of that good stuff. Make sure you go and do that. And you can also find more of our games on our website, gksports.org, where you can find more Cathedral matches, Grossmont Foothillers matches, San Diego Cavers matches, and some more Coronado Islander matches as well. It's all there on the website. Again, gksports.org, where it's also a one-stop shop for all of our social media outlets. One of them being GK Sports 1 is our Twitter. Catch us on the double on Instagram, GK Sports 2, where I do live interviews with coaches and players alike. And we're on Facebook as well, GK Sports, where the conversation is always happening. So make sure you get on over there and do that. As there's a scrap for the ball, Van Natter shoots and it's wide. So Avery Van Natter nearly putting a third on there for the Dons, but it goes wayward. So, but like I said, go ahead and do all that if you haven't already. Also, don't forget our boys TCT Tax again. They will maximize your refunds and lower your taxes. Don't let the IRS from levying your house or your bank accounts. Get your taxes done with TCT Tax as tax season is coming, and we need to get them done. Don't forget, make sure you go and see them, tct-tax.com. And oh, what a run this is. Look at this run by Schmidt. Here's Kate Schmidt. Will she look to shoot? Schmidt goes for goal, and Flanagan saves. So Kate Schmidt then showing a piece of her quality as Flanagan will boot this one away. Schmidt again, bringing it down. Flicked on. And now here's O'Halloran. Brought down again, Manzoni. Here's Emma Garro out on the right wing. Garro trying to dance on Finch. Garro crossing it in. Flicked on, and it's wide. So then, that will result in a goal kick for the Islanders, who again are down 2-0. So the JV squad for the Islanders having quite the campaign. Not the way they wanted to end the season, of course, but still a great campaign nonetheless, as that will be the final whistle of the game. And the JV Dons' undefeated season remains intact. The Invincible JVs, one of the best JV teams in the land. They win 2-0 over the Islanders. Goal scorer was Maya Paskey, made it 1-0 before Isabella Madison made it 2. So that will do, folks. But do not go anywhere. Do not go anywhere, because the big event, the main event, is literally right after this. As you can see, Don Lee making an announcement to the senior parents, as we will have a big senior night here at Cathedral Catholic. Last home game of the season for them, last league game for the Islanders and Cathedral in City Western League, and it's senior night, so a big event. Don't go anywhere. This game should be a hell of a game. It's going to be a hell of a rematch. It is going to be amazing. So again, don't go anywhere. Subscribe if you haven't already. And anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your commentator, Joshua Pangan. On live stream camera and audio duties is the man, the myth, the legend, Pablo Espinal. And join us for the big rematch, Cathedral versus Coronado. Senior night for Cathedral.